Well, it looks like the iPhone SE 4th generation could end up coming out very, very soon. In fact, it could be coming out this particular week. Now, I'm not 100% too sure when it's going to be coming out, but there are some really big things to kind of wrap up about what this particular phone is going to be bringing and why it will probably end up being your next phone. Number one, the iPhone SE 4 could end up being anywhere from $499 to $599. From what I'm seeing, I think it's probably going to be roughly around maybe $599 probably. But even if it's at even if it's at $649 or something like that, for what this iPhone is bringing, I think it's actually bringing some really good capability. Now, it's still going to be in the iPhone 14 design. In fact, it's probably going to be in a design worse than the iPhone 14 because it's probably going to only have a single camera setup on the backside. So that right there is going to be a very big downside. If you're planning on buying this iPhone expecting the best camera, that's not going to be the case. But it is still going to be a very big upgrade coming from the iPhone SE 3rd generation. I should expect to see 4K at 60 on the back, and probably hopefully 4K at 60 on the front because that's what the iPhone 14 had. So I'd imagine it'd be something like that. If it's not that, then that's going to be a problem. Now, on top of that, another very big thing to keep in mind here is that with this particular device, with something like an iPhone SE 4, Apple is telling us that they are probably going to, or Apple's not telling us, but we're assuming that Apple could end up throwing in Apple Intelligence inside of this iPhone. Now, for a lot of people, that might not be that big of a deal. You might be like, okay, who cares even at this point? Well, Apple Intelligence is one thing, but Apple said in order for an iPhone to get Apple Intelligence, it needs to have at least 8 gigabytes of RAM. So because of that, there is a very high likelihood that the iPhone SE 4th generation, if it does end up getting Apple Intelligence, it's going to have 8 gigabytes of RAM inside of it. And for an iPhone of this caliber for this price tag, I think that's going to be a very good approach by Apple. I would love for them to do that, and I would love to see that inside of this device as well. On top of that, another very big thing to keep in mind here within this device too, is that with the iPhone SE 4, this is basically one of those types of devices that you can take a look at. And for the most part, it's going to be having probably decent battery life. It's going to be really good performance for the price. And I think it's going to be a really interesting approach by Apple. Hopefully it doesn't end up costing way too much because that's going to be terrible. But if it costs $599, I think that'd be a really good price to pay for that type of iPhone. So I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.